Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even
Hey, Aboli! Man, you're welcome. Wow. I'm really surprised. Funny enough, Nancy asked for her yesterday.
See, it's your man. Hi. Mr. Dan. You are running away.
As in.
Man. Thank you. You're welcome to W Tech. So this is W Tech office. This is our office.
Can you imagine, man?
What are you doing today, me? Jela, Demi is tired. Demi is tired. Demi is tired. Shh. Oh, Jola, it's only me that is not surprised. It's a pity. I want my surprise. You're surprised. Sorry. You had our noise. I'm not with you like.
I don't hear downstairs. What's happening?
I'm not saying you want me. Who I'm saying. It's not real to me yet. Yeah. How do you wait?
Oh yeah,
sorry, Beliamo. Sorry, they've been stressing you. What? They've been stressing. Come. They've been stressing you. The boy is straight. You have been disturbing him. Yeah. You part too much.
Sure, you go to Ozio.
It's not his fault. The stress now, like everybody, new faces. It's not his fault. Oh, first soon. What is one?
Have you seen this story?
No, she's in a meeting.
Like you really shocked everyone. Okay, that meeting is still on.
You know that I'm not surprised. It's not me that went to bring her for. Oh.
No, let's leave.
So you not tell us that. It's not that I was going to bring her. Yes, I said everybody is coming today. I already said that. Next week, she's supposed to come next week. She's supposed to come next week. I said we are going to this place. Oh, sorry, love. But we have a bed. We have a bed.
Hey, babe.
Yes.
What's on the
Yes,
bed?
you have
Crèche bed.
Not fresh. There's a crash.
Hasn't changed.
I don't know what. See, I just see that I look for someone who are hiding.
Wait, I want to meet Kettle back at me. Yes. Oh no. I think I need it here.
Like all this time.
moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even
The shout is just too much.
drop them bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Adiola. I'm a Nigerian student studying and living in Germany until I'm in Nigeria. And I came to visit my former colleagues at work. So today I'm going to be doing a friendship tag. I left Nigeria 3 years ago, almost 3 years ago now, and we still communicate, we are still in touch with each other at least every other week. I still talk to them. A lot of people are surprised that, why do you have a relationship with them? But we're more like a family while we're here. And so playing the friendship tag is a fun way to share with your friends what you know and what you don't know about them. It could spark an exchange of personal stories and help you share what you don't know about each other. This will help my new and existing subscribers learn more about me. So let's get right into it. So I'm going to let them introduce themselves and what they do, even in their businesses, or just introduce themselves in general. So we start from the left.
Okay, my name is Diamond Oshomoji, Program Officer at Women's Technology Empowerment Center. And basically, what I do currently is I oversee the operations of our summer camps. Thank you very much.
Okay, my name is Mariam Abdulsalam, and I'm formerly called Alaja in the office here. So I'm a programs manager with the BTech. I manage some of the BTech programs and also conduct M&E, mentoring and evaluation, and some other duties. Let me just a bit short like that.
Alright, I am Abraham Raymond, alright, so I'm actually the programs assistant, alright, and a technology intern in the Women's Technology Empowerment Center. So basically, I assist in programs and stuff like that, and actually supersede the technology aspect too in the company, so that's actually
Alright, I'm Monsurat Oshifiso and I'm a program intern. I work with the programs department of Women's Technology Empowerment Center. Outside of BTech, I'm a businesswoman.
Yes. Well, my name is Adeyemi Obitola, so I'm used to Yemi. I'm the communications officer at the BTech. I do all the communications notifications here, both internally and externally. So follow us at WTech Online on all our social media platforms.
I saw that coming.
You see what I usually do.
So the first question is, what was your first impression of me?
So who's going first?
Anybody can go.
I want to go first.
Okay.
So my first
Please
impression.
be sincere.
Okay. My first impression of you was a very mean person. Like I remember the first day I came here when I had my interview, like gave me this straight face, like a sadist. Like you're not friendly at all. You're very straightforward and precise. You didn't even smile. What kind of person is this? But along the line, when I got to know you better, I got to realize the kind of person you are actually a very, very sweet person.
Yeah.
But a lot of people will not know that about you until they come close to you.
Yeah.
So for me, I think it's like the first time maybe someone meets you, depends on the kind of mood you are at that point. But you would not readily give that person a smiley face. But when the person comes close to you and get to know who really Adela is, then the person will get to understand, oh, she's actually a sweet person.
How sweet.
Okay, well for me, my first impression about you, it was this, like she said, very strict and very disciplined. At some point, I was almost being very scared to make mistake whenever you are around, because I just feel like, if you make it like this, you just, I will get scolded by you and stuff like that, you know. So getting to move closer made me understand that, oh, she's even very playful to the point we have a nickname, you know, so yeah, so that was my first impression about you.
Okay. It's going.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay, me. My first impression about was like, I hope she's not going to be like this, all these psycho chicks. But she had very
All these
straight-
what?
Psycho chicks.
Psycho
chicks.
She had this very straight look and she spoke very fast. We didn't hear what she was saying. It took a while to get used to that. And normally when she comes in the morning, sometimes she's smiley, sometimes she's very quiet.
Most times I'm not smiling. Don't say that.
So I wasn't sure yet, but I'm like, okay, whenever she's like this, they get this way. She's like this. But she turned out to be someone very interesting. I noticed also that from her lipo that she could be very interesting. She had very interesting. She was like someone like myself, just the kind of person. So yes. So I say I think yes, and it's someone that I'm going to get along very well with in this place. So yes, I would say our first impression all the same was cool.
I like that.
Okay, knowing Diola, actually I first met her at the WTech. It was my first day of work. I think it was her first day as well. So we're both new in a new environment. You know, we get to calm down, study one another. Alongside studying other co-workers, I got to study her. We're kind of a bit different in some aspects, like my colleague mentioned earlier, that I think I speak in a very low tone of voice and I speak very calmly, but she just talk very fast. I was like, who is this? But it takes time to assimilate, to get to understand. And she just talk and go. I was like, oh my God, I need to step up more to get to know what she wants, and at that point in time, and she's always like having to do just very fast, and it really helped me too, because I am kind of a calm and reserved person, but when it comes to getting things done very fast too, I learned something from her, that kind of let's keep up this straight face and get the work done. And she's an interesting person to work with, though we had a very different issues when we just came in, you know, different people coming from different backgrounds. But one thing strikes that, okay, get to know whom you're working with and how to blend very well. And along the line, we blended and became very good friends. Yeah, that's the other thing.
Let me say my own. Well, to me it was very different because I remember the first day I met her. Alright, the first time I met her, she was playing with someone. So I think the mood was different. So I had to like vibe into that, and then one thing I know about Miss Della is when she wants to do something, she wants it done that instant. When she wants, like, she's a perfectionist, she has the same character as Alaja, kind of. When they want you to do something, they want you to give your all to that thing. So I feel then when we work together, I'm always two people that I know that when I want to work with, I'm always okay. Let me do this thing because I don't want any. But after that, like, she's very social. Aside, there was one time I was like, say this same is the same person that is vibing like this, and Amizala is very cool person actually.
Can you hear that, guys? Okay, I think while you speaking about my impression, you guys have spoken about our memories together. So describe me.
I would like to add something when it comes to memories.
Okay. Then the next question is, what's our favorite memories together? Let's take it to a few seconds.
Okay, we shared a lot of memories, a lot. And one good memory I would always remember and always laugh is about is when we were running this project called Beyond Access, when we need to travel from one state to another. I was happy I was pregnant, so she was kind of my sister, kind of my mommy, my everything, because she was like, oh, you're overstressing yourself. At this point, she would calm me down. And when I get carried away, facilitating, talking to me, like, oh, this is not good for your health, you need to calm down. So sometimes I was like, okay, please take over. She said, I'm good at coordinating other things, but when it comes to talking to people, please spare me. She does not want to do that. But along the line, we worked hard to do it, and she did it perfectly. And it's a wonderful experience, because I could remember vividly one of our trip going to Oka, Anambra State. I was heavy. So we had booked our flights, I think myself and one other colleague, and we're going for this training, and they had checked in. So it was my turn to check in, and I was denied that, okay, I'm due, that I'm close to my due date, that they cannot allow me. We tried to argue this out at the counter, but at some point I was tired, I got tired of the argument. I just said, okay, you guys have to just move on, and without me, we'll communicate. She said, no, without you, it's either we go together or not go at all. And I tried to convince her, but do you know the funny thing about this? The plane was practically delayed because of me. So they said that we were like, oh, what's happening? The passengers were like, are you sure the plane is not faulty? And when I was communicating, please, she said, no, please put down our things. Without her, we are not going. I think one of the basic reason why I was allowed on that flight was her own eagerness and insistence that she must go with us. Without her, we are not going anywhere. And I think that why would 3 people just drop because of one person? So I was certified at the clinic at the airport, and we moved ahead with the trip. And was like, oh, all through the journey, she was just checking up. Hope she's fine. So I was given a special treatment in plane that day, and she was like, oh, hope you're good. So she's very caring. She's a very caring person.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay. For me, my experience was, I would say, it's kind of short with her because it was actually the same year she traveled. The same year we started working in Kenya together.
Yeah.
So my experience was in the camp. We had this camp called Chikure Camp, and we went there together. So that was where the fun thing came, where we came with the Aboli thing and just vibing and stuff, you know. And aside that, there was another thing she came through for me, just like she mentioned how caring she is. She came through for me, but I won't just really say that to you guys. I'll just say that was really came through. I will leave that to me because anytime I imagine that, I was like, oh, it's me, I don't know what you do for me. So that was it. So thank you.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. Okay, so for me, I think there are a lot of memories, a lot. Like, I can't just start picking about it, lots of memories, but I think two stands out for me. One was the camp experience. I mean, 2019, that was my first time to create camp. It was as if I saw a different Adiola. Like, so you can be this fun. So it was very interesting. She made the camp fun, the vibe and everything. And then another moment was when we went out to celebrate at the club. I saw a different person that like different from the Angela Bliss.
Guys, it was my
it was we're sending you for
my send forth party. Yes.
Yes. So that day I was like, is this a yes, it was not
Yes,
It was there, yeah, let's
Wait,
go
wait,
there.
I wasn't there.
So it was that day, it was fun. Like it was, I was so surprised. Like, Angela, are you for real? So it was fun for me.
I'm a fun person, guys.
Stood out for me.
Okay. What you sorry.
Memories. Which one should I say?
A lot.
I'll just say, well, she's the ultimate colleague. We used to, apart from work, we go to parties, hang out at places, go to club together.
The ultimate colleague.
She had a lot of very interesting friends. We also parties. So yes, a lot of fun memories. I must say.
Yeah.
That makes the work experience here an amazing. She really made it an amazing one.
Yes.
Okay. I have no idea what
Good
program.
morning.
Okay. So what is, and I want to be sincere, what is something that annoys you most about me? Please be very precise.
Let me go first.
Okay.
Number one, she's like our power supply in Nigeria. She can be on or she can be off.
Yes. I'm not sweet.
You cannot determine whether you come in the morning, you meet her in a very good mood or a very bad mood. But just whatever you come with, you take.
Like that.
And then sometimes she can react to some situations she will be tolerating on some very big things, and then some small things she will just pass. So those things that are busy. So when you understand all those things, you get along well with her. So
I think I totally agree with you. Everything you have said, I agree with you.
For me, I don't think there's anything I was never, because I was also just always paying attention of being very careful not to just see anything that was just so I really didn't see anything I don't like about you.
I would say she's strong-headed. Yeah, she is.
I concur.
She's strong-headed, yes, which is one of the things we disagree with, and along the line we blended and worked with her.
No, when she disagree with you, you know, because once she's like this, you know that.
Wait, but none of this now. People are saying I don't know if it's the good side or the bad side. It looks like the bad side is more. Like I'm always like a witch.
Not really. Not really. You know when someone is a kind of has this strong will not Margaret Thatcher attitude really, but I won't say it's a Margaret Thatcher
One
attitude.
more thing, when she wants to tell you something, she's not diplomatic. She just tell you, no, why are you doing that? She just give it to you.
You don't jump the bombshell.
No, she does not talk codedly.
She just tell you, which is good actually, which one like that, but honestly,
I'm honest.
it's,
What can I say?
That's true.
frank and frankly honest.
Where do you guys see me in the next 5 years?
Next 5 years, I see you as an engineer, family woman,
Okay.
4 kids.
What?
4 kids.
Fuck it.
Yes.
I'll take that.
Twins.
I'll take that.
Yeah, probably pursue your PhD.
Yeah.
So I see you there. Yeah.
Okay. That's nice. That's positive. Thank you.
You're an amazing person.
Okay.
And you're a go-getter. So I believe with your spirit, you have the tendency to achieve great things, and you are already doing that. And I want you to know I always pray for you. I will always pray for you to do greater things in life. I see you as a successful career woman with a very happy family, and maybe in the next 5 years, I want to see you in a bigger place. I would say, I don't have a specific thing in mind, but I know you will achieve great things. And greater you, I just want to say greater you.
Amen, amen, amen. Yes.
Alright. So in the next 5 years, I wouldn't really say much, but I see you to rather to be a person where anybody that wants to go do something in Germany, you have to just come to you first. I'll probably go to your YouTube channel and be like, okay, let me go check about this particular thing, how she said and how.
I'm a consultant.
Of course, you know.
Yeah.
So that's how big I want, or probably I see you to be in the next 1 year.
Okay, so for me, in the next 5 years, I think by then it will be like this big female engineer. You know, like our work, women in tech. So I see you as that model, that engineer that be a mentor to younger girls. And like, okay, this is how I started. And yeah. And just as Mr. said, by then I'm sure you'll be able to like 4 children. That's a lot. So yeah, that's it.
So from me, Miss Yola is not predictable. You can't really say yes, you can't really say this is what, but I won't be surprised if I see you doing great things.
Yeah.
Tomorrow. But one thing I know is there was one time I was talking to somebody and then I was saying, was Miss Yola this God when she was in Nigeria? Because every time it's always like a Bible.
Bible preacher, motivational speaker, motivational speaker.
Miss Yola would be a pastor.
Watch out.
So I know that definitely she's going to do things great. It's going to be different from now.
And I see you guys, even me self as I'm there like this, I'm seeing you guys owning businesses. Because all of you are, except Mr. Ebi, all of you are into businesses. I know that. So owning, great businesses, like you guys, your business will thrive.
Yeah.
So what do you want to say?
I want to be an entertainer.
Oh.
Entertainer.
That's nice.
So I-
That's true. I knew you used to be in a movie production and all that.
I am going to be an entertainer.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Especially with the world.
So guys, I'm trying not to make this video super long. I know that it's long, but yeah. But to crown it all, I'm going to ask, I think we've said it in bits, but was my first impression, was I the same person? I know you said it, but I just want to use to, as a recap and as a round off. Was my first impression and my personality, were they the same?
I would say no.
Yes.
I would say no.
I want to believe everybody would say no.
Everybody would say no.
Because sincerely, it's really not what.
So basically, I need to change my first impressions.
Oh,
Because it feels like all my aside maybe I don't know. I need to
No, I think it turned out to be what I thought
you
you
don't
were.
need to change.
It turned out to be what I thought you would
expression.
be.
Just be who you are, and along the line, people will know who you really are or what you stand for. But being your natural self is the best. So I know we're not perfect as human beings. We have our personal flaws and what people see in us that's thinking they dislike. So what I would just say is that when you get feedback from people, you just try as much as possible to pick the bits and bits pieces of it and see what you think you can change and leave to review the rest. I think people mostly love you for who you are. But you're a wonderful person.
Thank you guys for warming my chair, even though it's our office chair. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
all right.
Bye.
Did we introduce ourselves?
No,
Jesus Christ.
it's for her.
I don't know. So